Welcome to another episode of Jimmy's Works. Today we are doing headlight restoration because I've tried using some headlight restoration kits and they just haven't worked, so I'm doing it the proper way now. And sorry if I'm a bit sweaty, it's really humid in Melbourne at the moment and I have no airflow, so I'm going to be sweating. So what you will need is I've got some wet and dry sandpaper. I've got the 2000, 2500 and 3000. You want to wet sand it. I got some polishing pads. Might not use the buff ones, probably just the polishing ones. Some glass cleaner, bucket of water, foam pad, just some soapy water to lubricate while sanding, a drill so you can use your pads. I have some leftover headlight restorer and sealant from work when I was working on a truck doing a headlight restoration. Also have some of this. He's great. Hey. So yeah, first I'll just wipe down the headlight of any contaminants with some glass cleaner. Yeah. Just get any debris off it. Then I'll cut out some 2000 sandpaper. And we'll wet it, and we'll use the soapy water, and yeah, I'll explain it later. Alright, we'll get into it. So we're just wiping it down with some glass cleaner first, and then we'll cut out some sandpaper, and we'll get in the sandy. First I'm just going to soak the 2000 grit in some water just to help it stick to the foam pad. Using a foam pad because it's foam so it can contour to your round edges, and it's easier than a wooden block because they don't contour to the curves. Soak in some 2000 grit, put on the foam pad, and we'll start sanding it crossways. And we want to do crossways so we can make the sanding pattern crossways, because once we get up to, so we go from 2000 to 2500 to 3000, and when we get up to 3000 it's all going to be cross hatch or lengthways, and then when we do the polishing it's going to be circular, so we'll just no, it's all microscopic stuff, but that's just the way that I think might work best. Or ask a detailer, they probably know about it more than me, but that's just what I heard and know. So we'll do that. We'll put sandpaper on the foam pad and we'll get to sanding. Also remember to lubricate your headlight and your pad with some soapy water. I'm just using water and like a lid of washing detergent, just to help lubricate it and make it. Now you will see some cross hatching, but that's what we want to do. We want to take off layer by layer. It already feels so much smoother, and that's just 2000, but you see it has the cross hatches. Well, it's got the sanding marks now. That's what we want to do. We want to get it, that's why we start with the 2000 and the 2.5 and then 3. So we take down the layers of the sanding, and then we move up into polishing. We go in very microscopic, and we get into taking away the layer of plastic that has the oxidization and the yellowness, and we're making it better. I think I forgot to put a photo in of what they look like before, but I took some and I'll put it in the video. And also, I think I spent about 50 bucks just on stuff I had to get for this, so this is completely DIY, cheaper, and most headlight restoration kits are about 50 bucks anyway, and from my experience I've used about 2 or 3, don't really work. Probably the Rain-X one's a bit better because it has a sealer and like sanding pads. But best way to do it is this way because you get it done properly, and using a drill or a proper buffing tool to polish out those marks is what you really want to do, because using your hand gets sore, and it's so much easier and quicker, and you get a better finish with a proper power tool. But yeah, I think all I had to buy was that because I didn't have them for a drill. It's the most expensive. Well, I just had this laying around, so that was free. That was laying around. Just had to buy the sanding pads. They're like 25 cents each or something. And yeah, all the stuff I had laying around. So basically, the most expensive thing was these pads, but that's what's going to help really bring it out. Spent $50 at Autobahn, easy. You know, not going to have a problem with restoring these. And also for a sealer, I'm just going to try this sealer that I had left over from work. I don't know how it's going to go, but you can use wax, ceramic coat. If you really want to go down that path of a ceramic coat, I think you want it really fine polishing to really help you know, get that proper finish with the ceramic. But I'm just going sealant. If not, I'll end up just putting wax on it, or else it'll end up oxidizing and becoming yellow again. So we'll get back into it. I'll just go run it over a couple more times with the 2000. We're going to 2.5, we're going to 3000, and then we'll start polishing. So now we're on to the 3000 grit, and I just spent a little bit of time on the 2500 just so we can work it down. Now onto the 3000, we'll work it down more, and then we'll start on some polishes. So let's just work this down for about 5 minutes on the 3000, and then we'll yeah, make these things look schmick. I don't know if you can already see that, but you can sort of see the difference there, even with that one all scratched up from the sanding. But this is where we start to do the polishing, and with this, with this one, I think we're going to start off with. We'll start with this one because it says, well, it says it removes discoloration and haze from clear plastic, so we'll use it on one of the foam pads. And then if this doesn't work, I got this, and this stuff, I've had this for about 4 years, is the best stuff I've ever used for paint. Just a quick cleanup on lights, anything, best shit. So we'll start up with that on a foam pad, on drill. Yeah, okay, I'll just set it up and I'll show you how to set it up. Clean up this shit. This tool has a Velcro pad. Well, that's the attachment that goes into the drill. And all these, I probably won't use these because these are for like pros, and I'll probably end up burning the plastic, which isn't fun. Then start off. Can't tell the difference in these. I think we'll use this pad. It's a bit softer, so we get get into the contours. So at least our pads now. I think it just sits in like that. Now I'm putting my drill on max speed because, well, it says on here max 20,000 RPM. I don't think this even reaches 20,000 RPM. So we're gonna have it on max, which is probably the lowest, probably buffer speed maybe. But so we've got the headlight all cleaned up. And then you just want to you want to shake up your compound or whatever you're using up really good, and you just want to sprinkle it around here, and I'll show you over there actually. So you want to microfiber for wiping off the polish. I'll leave that over here. Sorry, I'm sweating so much, it's just so humid out here. It's only like 33 degrees, but it's like so humid. We're getting all the dust rain from somewhere, so my car's completely dirty after I washed it last night. So I have on speed 2, on like 24, and then shake this up, and then just dab it on like that, and then you hit it on like that, and then you just and I may have burnt the headlight a little bit. Just be careful when you're using these pads because you can burn plastic, like I just did. But I was lucky it wasn't deep and I got it out with just a bit more polish. So just run it over probably 2 times and reapply each time so we can get those cross hatches down. And I just got sprayed RX-7 with fucking polish, so I have to clean that off now. So. And look how schmick that looks already. That's only like a couple passes, but we're gonna do some more passes, and we want to make this like schmicky smooth, like schmick. And I just sprayed my pants with fucking shit. But look at that. Look at that difference. That's what I'm talking about. You notice these headlights are a bit darker because they're Turavion, so the rear tint is darker than standard ones, but look at that. That's sex right there. This thing's gonna fucking mint on the car. It's gonna transform the front because I was so sick of haziness and the yellowness of the lights. It just made it look like crap. But yeah, I'm gonna change my shorts actually. I need to wear these later. But yeah, let's change my shorts quickly and we'll start finishing this. And I might start using the drill on 1, or transmission speed 1 on 24. So instead of on 2, I'll use 1 and 24. So minimalize spray and burning of the plastic. So yeah. So we'll continue on the lower speed, a bit less stuff like this. Now that's a transformation. That looks amazing. Holy fuck. I might try, you know what, this one I'll use the Rain-X polish, and on the other headlight I'll use the Ultimate Compound and see which one sort of turns out better. Well actually, fuck it, I'll just use that on anyway, because I know this is a finer grit. I don't know what type of grit that is. I'll just chuck some of this on. Just give it that extra clarity, and yeah, because I love this stuff. This stuff is my favorite. Just, I think this is better already, just not from looks, just from ease of use. This doesn't dry up as quick, and because this stuff was just burning up, you know, burning up the headlight, and got really hard really quick. So this stays a bit wetter for longer, and just so you can just keep going, get all those marks right out. Sorry, there's an ice cream van at the front. Do I want ice cream? No, I don't. We'll keep going. This is so much fun. This is going to be a transformation on the car. Like, it's just going to make the front of the car a lot better. Even though I do need to paint my front bumper, we'll get around to that soon. So now it's done, we're gonna just look at it. That is freaking amazing. Like, compared to the old one, like, I just can't get over the results of how good. Look at that. Just look at it. Like, old, new, old, new. Spending $50 is definitely a lot better than spending $500 on some brand new ones or some used ones that are in good condition. But you can say you did it yourself and you put more effort into your car and it makes you feel good about yourself. And that's what we're all about. Doing stuff yourself and making some mad freaking results. So shiny. We're gonna put the sealer on. Don't know how this sealer works. If it doesn't work, I'll just put some wax on, which is the same. So yeah. Now for this sealer, the Rain-X one, it just says to put it on a clean cloth and just wipe it over headlights uniformly. So here we go. Just rub it over. So what we'll do is we'll let that dry up, the sealer, and then we'll come back with a clean cloth and just wipe off any, just lightly rub off any residue, and then I'll do the left-hand headlight, and then we'll put them on, and then we'll show you how it looks, because I'm so pumped on this. This is fucking sick. So I've finished up the headlights. I got them installed, and they look great. Sorry the car's a bit dirty because it's raining and we're getting all the dust storms from northern Victoria in the north and South Australia, but they look amazing. I might end up doing these ones, but they look perfectly fine how they are, but they look fucking schmick. They look so good. It looks so much better once, you know, the car is clean. I might even do a little bit on these ones, but I'll get around to it. But I might take some photos later on and put on my Instagram. That's Jimmy_works. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a quick DIY job. It was about an hour each headlight, and headlights just look amazing. You can just transform. Oh, the car looks very dirty at the moment because of the rain that we're having. It's all sandstorm rain, so it's not very good, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps people that are a bit hesitant on doing it. This is my first time doing headlights this way without a restorer kit or just polishing them up by hand. Easy as piss, and the results are just amazing. So, you know, if you're hesitating about doing it, just do it. I mean, if you don't have drills or anything, ask someone for a drill for a day. And it cost me like $50 at Autobahn for the stuff that I needed. If you have some just normal car polish, I found that worked better, because, you know, or you can get a special headlight one, but a normal car polish, like a fine one, and just wet sanding. Just if you want it to come out really good, make sure you wet sand really good, and just keep lubricating it, and they'll come out amazing. Like, I just can't get over how good they look. These headlights used to be yellow. Like when I first got the car, it was yellow because it's got like sun damage here, so like all the clear coat's gone, and like it just must have been sitting in the rain. I mean, in the sun a lot in Japan, because you know, the headlights were just yellow, and I cleaned them up a little bit with a restorer kit, and then another restorer kit, and didn't work. But trust me, this way works, and it's better than spending $500 on new headlights or second-hand ones that are in good condition. So $50, maybe $60 if you don't have some of the tools, but just borrow them. Ask people; they'll give a helping hand. Put some elbow grease in and make your car or headlights look this good. It's definitely worth it. So I hope you liked this video. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. I know I'm pretty much nothing, but yeah, it's just a hobby. But thank you to all those people that are watching my videos and liking them. Appreciate you so much, because this is just a hobby. It's just nice to see people liking what I'm doing, or just following along, helping support. So it's, you know, just want to put my stuff out there as, you know, what I can do, and just something else is different, you know. But thank you very much. Peace out.